Hey y'all, give me 1 second. I'm trying to make something happen real quick. Rolling up one of these cigarettes. How y'all doing? Y'all give me 1 second. Okay. That's up. Hey, good evening, everybody. How y'all doing? What's going on, Jackson Boy? Just sitting here, man. Just actually woke up, man. Had a long day at work, but just wanted to come online, man, and talk to the people. See what y'all doing. Y'all know who this is. How y'all doing? Um, it's unprofessional, but this your boy, Rob Thomas Jr., and this is the real news behind the news. Oh yeah, man. Today is Monday, um, August 7th, 2023, and let's talk, y'all. As you come in, y'all gotta realize this is the ghetto version of the news. Y'all see, I'm laying down right now. I'm in the thank God I'm in a place where I do have my own little spot up here in Columbus, Ohio. But just wanted to touch bases with y'all, let y'all know that I'm still here. Also, I got another YouTube channel and I got the Rumble channel up. It should be running. I should be able to start uploading videos on that tomorrow. So y'all look for a link for the Rumble channel that's coming. It's gonna go down on Rumble, y'all, because on Rumble I'll be able to say the things without being without having to worry about being censored. I mean, y'all can get the full effect of the real news behind the news on Rumble. But right now, I just want to talk. What y'all got on y'all mind? What y'all want to talk about? I know pretty much everybody I know back home in Louisiana and really all over the Facebook world and social media world. Everybody talking about what went down. Hey, Envy. Yeah, which fight you talking about? The one out there? That's what I was just going to talk about. The fight that went down in Montgomery, Alabama. It turned. Actually, it was crazy. Now, first and foremost, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say it like this. I don't condone violence, even though in my lifetime I've seen a lot of violence, and you know, I think what happened in Montgomery, Alabama, again, is the chickens are coming home to roost in America. White people that follow this channel, keep in mind, I'm just keeping it real. I'm not racist, but y'all got to realize this is not the 40s. This is not the 30s. This is not the 20s. Not Jim Crow. Black people have been dealing with, I'm talking about injustices since the first slave ship came over here. Yeah, people could have lost their lives, but we got to look at how it started. White privilege. That black man was only doing his job. And y'all seen, evidently the white folks, I put it like this. They got this big thing about try this in a small town. The white folks tried that in a small town and fucked around and found out that it really don't work like that, no matter how small your town is. Negroes are not finna let you put your hands on them. Y'all want to know, to me, the greatest moment I saw out of that whole thing, if you can see it, I'm gonna call it a great moment. Enough is enough. You're right. The greatest moment, y'all, was when that young man jumped off the boat. Let me give y'all a little brief history for, unless y'all, in case you've been living under a rock for the last for the last 72 hours. There was a fight in Montgomery, Alabama. Now, what happened was the black dude went and told the white folks. They had, I guess the white boys were drunk, the white guys were drunk, right? And they had their boat parked in a position where this company called the Harriet that has a riverboat normally docks, right? They dock at this one point. Now, if you ever been on a ship, keep in mind, I've been in the United States military, the United States Navy, and I've also worked offshore. So I know how this shit goes. The riverboat could not dock because the white guys had their boat. Yeah, that's what exactly. The white guys had their boat parked in the place where the riverboat was supposed to dock. The riverboat is different than their boat because the riverboat is bigger. So it had a specific place that it was supposed to dock. That way they could anchor and moor it to the platform where people can get on and off safely. The black dude simply told the white folks, y'all can't do this. Now, y'all go look at my Facebook page. I got pretty much all the videos, but I got one video in its entirety. When the white guys, black guys told the black man told the white guys, y'all can't park here, y'all need to move the boat. The white guys evidently basically said, F you, Negro, and did whatever they did. And he basically unmoored their boat. He was going to, untie their boat, because when you're docking, you got to tie the boat down so the boat won't float off, right? So these white guys took it upon themselves to come and jump on the black dude who was simply doing his job. Now, keep in mind, while they were jumping on him, the crew on that boat, the Harriet, the Harriet, because that was the name of the riverboat. It's called the Harriet, not Marriott, but the Harriet. The crew was sitting there watching this. Now, y'all got to keep in mind that black dude actually worked for the company that the boat was, the riverboat belonged to. So now they watching, and if you look at the video, what happens is when you getting ready to dock, the boat comes sideways. They turn the motor on and the rudder, and the boat, it don't float like this. It floats sideways, put it like this. It floats sideways to the dock, and boom, right here. Now, when the fight started, the white boys, they thought they had an easy win. They just started jumping this black dude, beating the crap out of him. He tried to handle his own. But now you see in the fight, when it started, you see them jumping on him. Then you see a young man. Everybody in America, that young boy, I think he was 16 years old at that. That boy jumped off the boat. He could not wait for the riverboat to dock. He jumped off the riverboat and swam to the dock to help his partner and his co-workers. Now, what happens after that was a melee. The other man swam. The young man, that's what he was. The people on the boat was watching this as it happened. The people on the riverboat was watching this as it happened. And as they're watching, they're seeing one of their friends, their co-workers, getting jumped by these, I guess it was a family of white folks. Even a bunch of old white women was out there getting their licks in. So now the young brother jumps overboard and he swam. He like, screw this, man. I'm finna go help this dude. So he starts swimming. Now, keep in mind, at this time, the black dude had already moved their boat. So now the riverboat is able to dock and, dock on the port. And guess what happened there? When y'all look at the video, y'all see all them blue shirts? Those were the employees from that riverboat. They got off that boat, and I'm just be real. They whooped everything that was white. See, white is not always right. They try to indoctrinate us that black is bad, white is good. You ever notice that purity is always symbolized by white. I little brother, that's my little brother. Is always symbolized by white, and everything that's supposed to be negative is black. But everything that was on that dock that was white got whooped that day. And again, that goes to show I don't advocate violence, but white folks, keep your hands to yourself. Again, this is not the 30s. This is not the 20s. This is not the 40s. Black people will whoop your ass today. And a lot of black people walking around now, I'm going to show y'all something. A lot of black people now have watched that video and have gotten a sense of empowerment. They looking to whoop some white folks' ass, which is sad to say, but it's true. The chickens have come home to roost. But also we have to look at the fact that stuff like this is increasing racial tensions in America. Black folks, let me give y'all some real game that what we got to pay attention to as black folks. Even though that was a proud moment, you need to pay attention to what they teaching your kids in these schools, because you see what they trying to teach your kids in Florida. Remember how I always told y'all you do not take the monument down? Negroes are running around here championing the fact every time they take one of these racist monuments down. Yeah, they kicked and beat him. Miss Annie V. Hey, what's up, Jackson Bar, Anthony Watson, what's going on? Now, y'all got to realize your mainstream media, they need distractions like a mole, because in a minute we're going to talk about what's going on in Nigeria. Y'all need to pay attention to what's going on over there in Africa, in Nigeria. But something like that happened in Montgomery, Alabama, was bound to happen because you got the racial tensions. Now, black folks, we need to pay attention because they are allowing all these immigrants into this country. One of the main reasons why you got places like New York and all these other places that right now they got immigrant crisis. Basically what is happening, your political party, especially the Democrat, realize that they can't depend on black people for their votes anymore. So they got themselves some new niggas called the immigrants, these illegal immigrants who are coming here now, driving down the labor wages and replacing us as a voter bloc. White people understand this. So black people need to understand when people get mad, black people get mad when they talk about race replacement theory. We thinking that it's just an issue that affects white folks and white folks mad because they not. That shit really affects us the most. Because do y'all realize right now, the biggest group of children in America are Hispanics? They are surpassing us. We as black folks will sit around and champion immigration. They just need they have a right to a better life. Look how fucked up life is for us here. And the more of them that come here, drive around your cities in America right now, and look at some of the all these construction jobs, or look at all the landscaping jobs. Look at all these jobs right now are being taken over by these people coming from other countries. Not just Hispanics, but people coming from the Middle East, from Asia. They're taking over everything because they're able to work for a lower rate. That's part of the thing that's happening within immigration. Why y'all in, man? Come on, y'all. Thank y'all coming in, man. Please let me know where y'all coming in from. Let me know. Make sure that you hit that notification, because I am going to be doing these videos. Even though this here is going to schedule to be a short video, I'm going to be doing these videos pretty regularly now. Although YouTube has demonetized me, if y'all look in the description section, y'all can help support this channel through the Chime and the Cash App. But anyway, so that thing that went down in Montgomery, Alabama is probably just the beginning. And it's going to get wilder, because as the next few years, in particular, the next 2 years or so, right, especially right before this election coming up next year, they're going to flood the United States with as many illegal immigrants immigrants, period, as they can to try to create a voting bloc. See, this is what they do. They let these people come in, they ship them throughout the country, and basically, you got some cities right now. Hey, Jermaine, what's going on? Anna V from New York. Jackson Boys, Jermaine, I know y'all from Streetport, Bossier. But what's happening is they're replacing the traditional voter bloc that they had in their pocket, especially the Democrats, which are black people. They just knew that they can always depend on our vote. But now they know they can't because, I mean, for what? Again, going back to the beginning of this country, since we got the right to vote, our votes only served to put the Democrats in power and keep them there. But they never gave us anything. Think about it. When Joe Biden got in office, the first thing he did was pass that anti-Asian hate crime bill. I mean, that hate crime bill against Asians. Niggas been here for 400 years and still are experiencing hate crimes like the one that happened in Montgomery. John F. Kennedy say when you make peaceful protest impossible, you make violent revolution inevitable. Black people are not standing up. I mean, not standing. I mean, sitting down taking this shit no more. Then you look at, again, going back to what I was finna say earlier, alluded to with the educational system. You don't take your monuments down, y'all. Let me ask you a question. Do you think the Jewish people will ever take down any reference, monument, or whatever in relation to the Holocaust? Hell no. The Jews want it to purposely stay up so that you can't whitewash history through the educational system. And even if you try to whitewash history through the educational system, you should be able to go and look at that statue of that racist slave owner and tell your child 30 years from now that this is what this statue represented. It represented a time of oppression. You know what I'm saying? So again, that's that. But I want to go fast forward a little bit, y'all, because we got to talk about what's going on in Nigeria. Now, a lot of black folks don't understand. They be like, why you always talk about international stuff? Because you don't realize what happens. Henry Morgan. Who is Henry Morgan, Ms. Anna V? But anyway, let me go ahead and speed this up because I got to try to lay down, man. But anyway, now there's a country called Niger in Africa. You have to go to and look at it on a map. I don't have a map. I don't have means to show y'all, but y'all go look at it. Not to get it confused with Nigeria, but it's a country called Niger. Niger was a colony of the French, the country of France, for a long time. Niger has one of the world's largest deposits of uranium. 2 weeks ago, the people of Niger, the black people, the native people of Niger, rebelled, revolted, and overthrew the French colonial government in that country. Who was a pirate too? Oh, he was a slave trader in Jamaica. Okay, all right. I'll look at it. Oh, Henry Morgan. Is that what Captain Morgan come in at that room? Yeah, now that you mentioned it now, that might be. But let's get to this because this is going to be something real serious. Now, over in Niger, they are the second largest producers of uranium. They supply 80% of the uranium that France needs to power their nuclear reactors to keep the lights on. Over there, he stole a lot of gold and jewels from Jamaica. Okay, so that goes online with what I'm talking about in Niger. And the reason why this is important to you. Now, what is happening is the United States and France are threatening the people of Nigeria, saying that if you don't put these political puppets that we gave you all as your leaders back in place, you all are going to have to face military consequences. But guess what, y'all? China and Russia has told the people of Nigeria, we got your back. Don't fuck the United States and fuck France. That's basically what's going on. How does it affect you? Because it's going to be your tax dollars, my tax dollars, that we're about to send to France and the countries that's supposed to help them go back in and kick out the government that's now in power, just like we're doing it over in Ukraine. So do y'all realize we fighting a war against Russia in the Ukraine? They tell us that it's Ukraine versus Russia now. It's the United States versus Russia in the Ukraine. We're about to go to war with China over Taiwan, because in Taiwan it's about the microchips. Believe it or not, they really started this war with Russia to weaken Russia, to keep Russia from uniting with China in preparation for the war with China. That's what it's all about. China is the big prize. But guess what? Russia threw a monkey wrench into the machine. Russia over there kicking their ass. Do y'all realize, y'all, that your tax dollars here in America, is responsible for 400,000 men in Ukraine dead since February of last year. Your government here in America has created this war that has now seen 400,000 Ukrainian soldiers dead since last February, and over 2 million with at least one limb missing. This is how this shit affects us over here. It is your tax dollar, blood money, your tax dollars. Literally 400,000. That's 100,000 less than 500,000. You mean to tell me that we've been sending money over there to murder almost 500,000 Ukrainians, and Russia is not through yet? Now I don't need them saying that I'm a Russian puppet or a stooge or I'm speaking Russian propaganda. No, I'm telling you what your tax dollars are going for. At the same time, let's fast forward and ask the question: is Joe Biden being blackmailed by the Ukrainian government? Oh yeah, that's crazy. Y'all see what they doing to Donald Trump, don't they? Why are they doing this to Donald Trump? And I'm not a Donald Trump supporter, but I'm finna tell you what it is. They're literally understanding. The Democrats know that they cannot beat him in an election. They put all these charges on Donald Trump. Just say right now he probably got about 100 and something charges on him. But if anything, only 3 of them might be legitimate. What they're doing is they're trying to break him financially and keep him distracted so that he will not be able to run for president of the United States. It's called election interference, y'all. Oh man, god dang, YouTube's gonna block me again. Y'all, again, I want to say that YouTube has demonetized this channel. I finally got my first check from YouTube, and then 2 weeks later they say, we're not gonna give you no more money because you say some stuff we don't like, Mr. Thomas. That's why we're going over to Rumble. Y'all stay tuned. When I do a video tomorrow, I'll have the links up, and I'll come and do a promotional video, and I'll show y'all how to get over to Rumble. I need y'all to help me get those numbers up by subscribing once I give you all the link to Rumble. But if you all want to help me make this thing really work with the Real New Behind the New, you all can help me, because I have to depend on you all now. I can't depend on YouTube for a check. Yeah, I'm going to be on Rumble, Miss Annie. I'm going to be on Rumble. I'm going to have to depend on you also. If y'all look in the description section, there's a way that you can donate to the channel. I'm not going to say too much, because everybody be like, you be big. And how the fuck I'm big? And I'm just asking you to support the channel. You don't say Spotify or Beyonce big, and you'll go out and spend. You got people around here spending $7,000 for a ticket to go see Beyonce. And niggas won't give me $7 to tell you that Beyonce is a witch. She practices witchcraft and all that. So, I mean, support what you love. If you love what I do, support it. Go hit the Cash App or the Chime. But anyway, let's hear what y'all want to talk about. But I was just saying the most important thing right now we need to understand is that what happens overseas affects you here directly. Give you an example. We talk about George Floyd. Everybody know the tragic situation with George Floyd, how they put that knee on his neck And he basically, even though he had all that fentanyl in his system, that's part of the reason why his heart stopped. But you know where they get the tactic from to put the knee on your neck? You know where your police get most of their training from here in America? Israel. Yeah, we give Israel, Nick Brown, sent attachment. Okay. And hey, brother Nick, all right, I'll see what you got there. Y'all got to realize, man, my day, every day, all day, people from all over the country that follow what I do on Facebook, Instagram, or whatever social media, try to contact me and all this, and this is just crazy. Everybody want to contact me. Nobody want to donate. Hit that cash out. Hit that Chime. But see that made Nick Brown, my brother, you made me lose my train of thought. Oh, now going back to it. Now, whatever happens overseas, this is what they do. Let's like, share, and hit the cat. Yes, sir, Anthony Washington. Thank you. You see Anthony Washington, Annie V, Kimberly Williams, Jackson Boy. A lot of y'all been here with me from day one. Y'all seen how inconsistent I've been with this channel. And a lot of times it be just because, man, I'm struggling. I don't make no excuses. I made a lot of bad mistakes. You know, I'm just now getting to the point where I can vote again. Think about it. I got 3 degrees and 4 felonies. You know, and at 53 years, well, I'll be 53 in September. At 53, even with 3 degrees, 4 felonies makes it hard. You know, I got all these job offers up here in Columbus, Ohio. I don't even have transportation. I got job offers up to $25 to $30 an hour, but I can't take near one of them right now because I don't even have a car up here. Barely got this place here. Just got this place, I thank God. But I'm here in Columbus because, again, y'all might know the story. On my son's 13th birthday, his mother passed away. So I'm up here struggling right now, up here in Columbus, man. But I'm here for my son. So fathers, take care of your kids, man. I mean, shit, if my old ass can do it, I know a lot of y'all can. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But again, what happens overseas, what it is, they perfect policy overseas in countries like Africa or down in South America. I thought you might have known that. Yeah, I've been here since April of this year. I've been here since April up here in Columbus, Ohio. Because my son, my 13-year-old son, his mother passed away on his 13th birthday. On my son's 13th birthday, we had to sit there and cry and watch his mother take her last breath. It's hard, man. It's hard. But anyway, I'm here for my child. You know what I'm saying? There's nowhere in the world as a father I can sit back and know that my child leaves me and be somewhere else other than right there, right here with him. That's my boy. That's my heart. My son. Anybody know me? Know my son is my world, man. That little smart mouth little dude. He's everything to me. But yeah, that's why I'm here in Columbus, Ohio. You know, trying to create a new life, but most important, being in his life. You know, and it's hard. But anyway, what they do, they perfect policy overseas in nations that they can easily dominate and control. They use the military to learn tactics on how to suppress and oppress the citizens of those countries, and then they bring it back here to America and implement policy. The same shit that we as black people going through here in America. You got to understand where they originating this policy from, or the means of treatment with the Palestinians in Israel. Going back to the election, I like RFK Jr., but I have to be cautious about RFK Jr. because even though when it comes to the thing, you know, the thing when they put it in your arm, they try to force everybody to get. RFK Jr. is not with that, but at the same time, he's I'm talking about gung-ho, pro-Israel. And Israel has been considered by every major human rights organization as an apartheid state. The same treatment that the Palestinians are being subjugated to over in Israel is the same treatment that we as black people here in America are faced with because they practice these laws and implement them. Um, who very now he's very honest about certain things. RFK Jr. He's very honest about certain things, but when it comes to his stance and his beliefs about Israel, that's where I have a question. He's undeniably, I mean, unequivocally, 100% pro-Israel. Yeah, Kennedy. So we have to watch him. Now, black people, I'm going to show y'all something. You don't have to vote for now one of them. Dr. Cornel West is running for president and under the Green Party. So if we just really want another real option, why not vote for Cornel West? Why not, if nothing else? I'd rather have my vote, in quote unquote, in a sense, wasted by voting for Cornel West than voting for the Republicans or the Democrats, who we know not gonna give a damn about us. Everybody, like black people talking about we need a black president like with Obama. Y'all gotta realize Obama was, even though he was black, he was not for us. Obama was nothing more than a black face on the same white agenda. Obama got in office and created 4 more wars, y'all. You got to look at Obama. Mama was white. Who was she kin to? George Bush, Hillary Clinton. Yeah, his mama was part of the structure. So they gave us Barack Obama for the reason that they still wanted to continue with their colonization and their racist agenda here and abroad. So they gave you this short, smooth-talking black dude, whereas now anybody that disagreed with him, if you was black, you a sellout. And if you was white, you was a racist. So it allowed him to get away with the same agenda. Now, Dr. Cornel West is different. So if we as black folk, if we really want a change, or if we really want to make a statement, if nothing else, vote for Cornel West just because. Say, tell the Democrats and Republicans, fuck you, fuck all your none answering your policy, not living up to none of your promise, never giving us anything. We rather waste our vote. I ain't gonna say like waste our vote, but we rather waste our vote and vote for Cornel West. If we so pro-black, why can't you vote for the black man? Simply just because. Hell, his policies can't be no worse than what we already experienced. You see what I'm saying? So again, yeah. Let's see. Can I look at some of you all's comments? Sorry, real. What's going? We going to turn up on Rumble. I got you, sir. Yes, sir. We're gonna turn up on Rumble. It's gonna go hard in the paint. Leave, like, share, and hit the cash app. Thank you, brother Anthony Marston. Man, everybody out there, if y'all can, keep put in the comments. Hit the cash app, because I actually need bus fare and all that shit too. But actually, that's a computer. Let me show you. I just bought a computer and broke the motherfucker. They're gonna call me $80 to get the screen. It's over there right now. I ain't have it but 4 days and broke it because I was sitting on. Anyway, that's a long story, but most importantly, hit the like button, hit the share button. Make sure that you all hit that little bell so you can get notifications, because I am, even though I'm going to go mostly focus on Rumble, I still will come to YouTube, because I have to come to YouTube to get the subscribers to go to Rumble. Because right now we less than, I think we are like 120 people away from 190 people rather away from 2,000 subscribers. We should have had almost 10,000 subscribers already, but YouTube again is suppressing this channel. So yes, please. Let me see what else we got here. Any more comments? The black lady kicked the white woman. Kicked and beat them. Yeah, that's talking about the situation in Montgomery. And guess what, y'all? We're going to start seeing more and more stuff like that, because, again, I don't advocate violence, but violence is what America has been built upon. I'm going to say this and I'm going to get ready to lay it down, man. But violence is what America has been built upon. Everywhere America goes, she destroys. and creates chaos and destruction. Notice this. They talk about we're taking democracy around the world. You go look at every country that quote unquote America has brought democracy to. You know how they brought it? Through bombs, through death and destruction. Look at Libya, which happened under Barack Obama. Look at Iraq, which happened under both of the Bushes. You see what I'm saying? Look at what's going on in the Ukraine. Havoc and chaos, exactly. They talking about democracy in Ukraine. Hell, we don't have fucking democracy here. How we gonna have democracy and freedom here when I can't say what I really want to say on YouTube? Because I will be censored. The censorship is real, y'all. We're gonna do a whole show. I'm gonna do a whole show just on censorship. But it's real. So what I'm here to do tonight, I just wanted to do this show. Do this video to let you all know that I'm still here, and we're gonna. And yeah, they banned me. They took away my monetization. I finally, out of all this hard struggle, y'all remember talking about I need certain amount of subscribers, so many views, so that I can gain monetization. They gave me monetization. They gave me my first check, which wasn't but $100 and some. They gave me my first check, and then 2 weeks they come back and say, well, you be talking about things that violate our community policy. What is your community policy? Oh, I can't say this. I can't say that. But what if what I'm saying is true? Don't the people have a right to decide who they want to support, what they think is true? Who are your fact checkers? Especially on Facebook, they got these motherfuckers they call fact checkers. Who the fuck are checking the fact checkers when we know that they're lying to us? Your mainstream media, and the reason why I do the real news behind news, I'll say this before I go. Your mainstream media, Denzel Washington said it good. He said, if you don't read the news or look at the news, you're uninformed. And if you do read the newspaper and look at the news, you're misinformed. The media's job here, if you're watching your media on television, ABC, CBS, MSNBC, Fox, CNN, you're being lied to. You might well open your head up, take your brain out your head, and flush that motherfucker down the toilet. Because you're being lied to. And when people such as myself, I humble myself when I say it, but when people such as myself that actually study what's going on tell you something, they don't want you to hear it. This is why they suppress this channel. This lady was speaking about the medical system, and YouTube cut her off. They probably gonna block my channel. This is why I've been very careful about what I say and how I say it. And this has always been one of the reasons why I don't do too much. Y'all notice, if you follow me on Facebook, I'm always on Facebook. I can get away with a lot more on Facebook, although Facebook censors and suppress my videos. But it's gotten to the point, I thank God lately, God has blessed me to explode even more on Facebook, because now that I'm here in Ohio, the people back home are more interested now in what I'm saying because I'm no longer there to help them. See, y'all got to realize, I'm not just a person that get on Facebook or YouTube or Instagram or whatever and talk about it. I actually fight the system. Anybody that's here on this channel right now watching this from Louisiana, from Shreveport, know that I don't talk about it. I be about it. I'm out there trying to engage the city council. I'm involved in the legislation that was being passed in my city. Now that I'm up here in Columbus, Ohio, ain't nothing changed. But see, I keeps it real. That's why I call it the real news behind the news, because the only time I watch the news on mainstream media, any mainstream platform, is when I need to know what they're lying to us about. And once I find out what they lying to us about, this when I come to you all and bring y'all the real news behind the news. Yeah, man. And then another thing, I normally, when I read why I seem like I be rambling and stuff like that, is because I don't have a script. I like to keep this organic. I really depend on you all's comments more than anything. Speaking about the medicine, freedom of speech, but there's no such thing as freedom of speech no more in America, because speech has been stifled. Y'all see what happened during the pandemic. You couldn't say certain things. You couldn't say anything whether you, when it came to them putting something into your body, you had to do what the sheep do. Even to this day, even though all these things have been proved, all the things that they told us have been proven to be lies. Even though we know Dr. Anthony Fauci should be in prison, I got to be careful what I say. Is that freedom of speech? When I can't say what I believe to be is my truth? There's only one truth, y'all. I have my version of what I think the truth is. You might have yours, but in the middle, there's only one truth. And that's what I look for. Most times when I go in to do research and study, I actually try to prove myself wrong. But I'm very seldom wrong. But anyway, y'all, I'm going to get ready to end this video, man. Again, I thank y'all for tuning in. If y'all are happy to watch this video on the rebroadcast, please hit that like button. Share my videos, and tomorrow I will do something. If it's only a 5-minute, I will do something to get you all to because I still gotta get the links and set up a few things with Rumble. Again, since my computer broke, Rumble make you download a certain camera and all that. My phone is able to handle it. Oh, you're welcome, Miss Annie V. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Somebody got a message that's being held for review. Let me see. I'm gonna have to go back and look at Jackson Boy. We're gonna show it. See, like right now, Jackson Boy, they telling me that whatever comment you just made. Hold on. Okay, another moderator just handled this. Thank you. I love my moderators. I love the people on this channel. Believe that, again, you all are not followers. Everybody that's subscribed to this channel is really a leader. Y'all just look to me to give you all information that normally you might not get, because you know everybody got different things, different platforms, programs or whatever that they look at, but everybody that comes here is a leader. It's just I believe God is blessing me to be able to show y'all the things that you all need to know so that y'all can continue to lead your family, your friends, and your community. All right, y'all. Let me get ready and lay down, man, because I'm going to have to get up early in the morning. I got to go babysit my granddaughter because I'm off work tomorrow. I got to figure out how the fuck I'm going to get over there. I ain't even have well, anyway, yeah, I got to dance because she just texted me and asked me what I babysit my granddaughter. So I'll do that. But again, y'all hit that like button, hit that share button. Please, if y'all can, really hit the Cash App button, hit the Chime button. All that information is in the description section. And when I finish this video, I'll put the links up again to the Cash App, the Chime. Man, think about it. It's about 30 people already that seen this video. If each one of y'all get $2, believe it or not, they can help me get this laptop fixed. Where when we go to Rumble, I'll be on Rumble by Wednesday. Oh, it'll help me get some bus fare to get back and forth to work. It'll help me pay the phone bill with the internet. See, that little money be helping. And by me not being able to be monetized. Thank you, Jackson Boy. Thank you, man. I mean, again, it's not so much of a show for me. It's about keeping things real, keeping it real, giving people an alternative point of view from what you're being told. And I'm not gonna hold y'all long, because the longer I talk, anyway. But I will have a pre-planned script tomorrow. Something, 5 or 6 stories that I think that you all should pay attention to. But right now, the main story that we need to be paying attention to is what they're doing to Donald Trump. And whether you like him or not, I'm not a Trump supporter, but I understand what they're doing. They can't beat him. So they're trying to get him out the way. That's called election interference. The same thing that they accused him for on January 6th, they're doing it to him now. They're trying to tie him up in court. Also, what's going on in Ukraine is very important because guess what? 3/4 of your grain, your bread, your wheat. Y'all notice how fast the prices of bread is rising, cereal? It's going to get worse over the next 3 months because Russia and Ukraine are the number 1 and number 2 suppliers of wheat. So everything that happens overseas affects us over here. gas prices are finna skyrocket because of what's going on with Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia, Russia, China, Brazil, Iran, India, they're all joining together and they're getting ready. They're dumping the dollar. Saudi Arabia, Joe Biden went over there earlier this year. I mean, that thing was late last year, and kissed the crown prince of Saudi Arabia's ass and asked him, "We need y'all to pump more oil." And he basically told, "Man, you don't get the fuck out of our face. We're not gonna." Matter of fact, we helping Russia. We're gonna decrease oil supply, pumping our oil, creating oil. So now your gas finna go up in here again. That's why I tell y'all what goes on overseas affects you here. You might not pay attention to it, but I'm gonna help make sure that you do. I love y'all, man. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that bell. Also hit the cash out. To North Korea, that's a whole different story because right now, really, what's another thing we need to watch is what's going to happen with Iran. Man, that's a lot. I'll be here all night talking to y'all. Hey, I love y'all, man. Thank y'all for the love, support. Share these videos, man. Share the links to everything I do. Be prepared tomorrow for me to give you all a link to Rumble because I'm going to be going over there. I'm going to try to do my first video over there by Wednesday on Rumble. And I need to get all the subscribers over here to come to Rumble and watch how my audience blow up once I get to Rumble. Also, please, if you like what we do here, man, send $2. Hit the cash app. If 100 of y'all send $1, that get that damn laptop paid. That's phone bill. So either way it go, hit the cash app. Hit the Chime. It's in the description. I'll leave a text. I'll leave a note, a comment where you all can help support the show. But until y'all see tomorrow, man, see me tomorrow, y'all have a wonderfully blessed and prosperous night.